Alrighty, guys. Yes, it's true, guys. Hard head make a soft ass. All right, y'all see this? This is a transmission, all right, for a Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid Edition. Okay, so technically, this is not your traditional transmission. Yeah, there's some real funky stuff going on inside of that transmission. So we don't really usually make any kind of repairs to this. If you got a problem, there's a mode called turtle mode that usually affect these, especially the high mileage ones. We simply have to replace it. Now, y'all know I've been off for a week, right? So I was planning on doing this before I left. However, I didn't get around to it. So because I was going to be gone a week, they gave it to somebody else. Now, I gave my tips on how I got the last one out. I've done at least 2, I think. All right. Now, they wasn't fairly easy. However, they wasn't fairly hard, especially on the second one. Remember, if you do something more than once, you will eventually find a better way to do it the second time around. Well, the guy that's doing this, he chose not to listen. Okay. Now, what I'm going with this is, well, actually, he's trying something, because if he succeeds, we all going to be doing it this way. But I don't see no succeeding in this. I was kind of stubborn myself. What I'm talking about is finding a way to get the transmission out easier. Okay. Now, the book says to remove the cradle. You see this black thing right here? Yeah, remove the whole suspension cradle. All of this come down. I'm assuming he chose not to. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, looking at this thing, it looks like, oh my goodness, I can get it out through here. I can sneak that through here, or sneak it out through the top. I heard horror stories of other mechanics trying to get it out of the top. Okay, so once I buckled down my very first one, I was like, forget it. Let me take this cradle out, because if I split this up and then find out, yes, you have, look, he's hidden right here. You can't go no further, bro. Even if you lower the cradle down, that's still that distance still. Hard head make a soft ass. Now, this is a real good friend of mine, so I ain't dogging him out, because again, if he succeeded, we all would be doing it like this now. However, I don't see no chance of him succeeding. The cradle will have to come out. Okay. Yes, there's no other way around it. Now, let me tell you the kicker about this whole thing. Here's the bummer. The cradle is easy as hell to take out. Yeah, that's what's really crazy. So I fought, contemplating on trying to sneak that out, when all it had to take me an extra, I don't know, 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes to drop this cradle. It's huge, but you know, the bolts, cradle bolts, and of course, unhook from the rack and pinion and bring all this stuff down, and voila, the transmission would then be right freaking here. Easy as hell. But yeah, guys, yeah, the hybrid edition. Okay. Look, I mean, well, anyway, now, because y'all know what's set on top of this transmission that's also in the way, PM, let me show you. Yeah, some of you geeks, mechanics out there know what a PM is. It's have a lot to do with the hybrid edition. This sets on top, so this has to be removed, and you got to be extremely cautious with this thing, all right? Don't be manhandling it, and it's all aluminum, number one, and it's very sensitive, so be extremely careful. I don't see anybody doing this. It's not like a CP job. It's not like, you know, I don't know. I'm probably talking too much. But anyway, we'll find out tomorrow if he came up out of his stubborn ways and finally realized that there's no other way. All right. All right. So I'm going to get out of here, man. Like, why bother? Boy, these cats, boy, guys, I get it. I want to find a shortcut way to do everything, but oh my goodness, just that much. You almost had it, dog. You almost had that motherfucker. I don't know what to tell you. I know what to tell you. Drop this damn cradle is what to tell you. All right, let me go, because I don't know. All they had to do was wait. Now the vehicle is still here, and I'm back to work, so I technically could have done it my damn self. But I guess they figured it'd be done by the time I got back. Yeah, so much for that. Yeah, this is a funky train. I took a course on this. A motor B, all kinds of crazy stuff. I done forgot a lot of it, guys. Remember, if you don't constantly work on something, you tend to forget what you learn. For its name. Now I got my reference book that I can always go back to. And you know it's crazy. We can't just tell a customer they need a transmission. We got to get this stuff. Got to be approved. You know what that means? The approval company, which in this case, I don't know who. Maybe Chrysler approved this. They have to verify that it in fact need this. All right, so they're not here to physically look at this, but based on the information provided by the modules via the trouble codes and the fault codes, will dictate if they say, okay, yeah, we're going to send you a transmission. All right. So technically, we just the middleman that tell them the information out of the vehicle. We just the middleman between the engineers who design this thing and the customer. So we send all this data to Chrysler, and they say, okay, we're going to send you a transmission. Boom. So, yeah, it's on them whether this was right or wrong, but yeah, there's no repair. So if you got a transmission problem, you need a freaking transmission. That's the days we going to, guys. Yeah, the repair days are over with. I used to be the transmission man, and I haven't overhauled a transmission in I don't know how long. Okay, at least some years, I know. All right, let me get out of here because I was wondering, had this thing been done? I see it's over here, and all right, I'm not gonna make fun of him tomorrow. I'm just gonna talk to him. I might chuckle behind his back, but I'm not gonna make fun of him because he's a young dude. You can't discourage them. They stubborn little jokers. All right, guys, that's all I have. Thanks for watching.